basically was in Dayton, Ohio. I was there for 32 years.
I lived in Dayton when I was 5 for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Yeah, my parents didn't like it very much. They didn't like the weather.
I didn't like the weather either.
Well, welcome here. So let's talk about this big bus. This is called an
articulation bus.
Okay, the bus is called an articulated bus. Okay, and this is because of this accordion-like thing in the middle. How long is this bus?
The bus is 60 foot long.
Compared to a regular bus?
All the rest of our buses are 40 foot. Recently we did require some 42 foot. The standard needed was 40 foot.
How many passengers?
This particular bus has 57 seated passengers and 43 standing capacity.
Wow.
All 100 people.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And what makes this bus so different and or special compared to the regular buses that we all went out seeing?
Okay, there's a lot of new technology in the buses today. The engines are electronically controlled for emissions purposes, totally different from years ago.
Does this mean it's an electric bus?
No, it's a hybrid bus. It's a combination of diesel and electric power.
And so does it run very similar to a regular hybrid car? Or if it goes under a certain mile per hour, the electric kicks in and over the gas kicks in?
That's correct.
Okay.
Very similar.
Very similar. Who makes the bus?
There's a number of different companies out there. This particular one is a North American bus company. There's also New Flyer Industries and several others.
How much does it cost?
Bus, with all the amenities that we have on the bus, the price of the bus is $976,000.
And what's a regular bus cost?
A 40-foot bus is more in the line of about $550,000, $560,000.
Okay, so why would a county like Broward, which is dependent on tax dollars, I know someone's going to say, oh my God, they spent twice as much on this bus as a regular bus. What makes this bus better to use, for even notwithstanding the price?
Yeah, I think really it's just cost-effective of operation. You need one operator for a 60-foot bus to haul 100 people versus two operators who operate two 40-foot buses to accomplish about the same.
I guess two, instead of having two buses on the road. How many does a 40-foot bus? How many passengers a 40-foot bus?
40-foot bus is approximately 39 passengers.
Okay, so you get one bus, twice the number of people,
Yes.
but you only get one bus.
One vehicle operator.
It looks really difficult to drive. I mean, I think many of us have seen them on the road, and we marveled at the ability for them to sort of navigate our roads. How easy or difficult is it to drive?
It's actually handles better and performs better than a 40-foot bus. The front wheelbase is slightly shorter than a 40-foot bus. The back side of it just trails wherever the front part goes. So basically you're driving a shorter bus than a 40-foot bus. So the operators like it.
Come on, let's take a walk around and take a look. It's got a much sleeker look to it, too. It looks more 21st century. Does that make any sense than a regular bus?
The new design for Broward County in general is the frameless window design. And of course, the longer the bus, the sleeker it looks.
It looks like something, honestly, at a Disney World or, like the monorail kind of thing. And the front, let's talk about the front. What is this contraption here?
And this is the bicycle rack. Broward County Transit is moving toward 3-position bicycle racks on all of our buses. And this is the model that we've chosen.
So you ride your bike to the bus stop, you put it on.
Yes.
Does this come out?
Mm-hmm. Actually, the bicycle rider is responsible to lower it, mount their bicycle. This comes around and locks onto the wheel, locks them in position, and then they go ahead and board the bus.
But you can't put the thing back up.
Not with a bicycle in it.
So it carries 3 bikes?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I don't think I mean, I've seen them. I don't think I've ever seen any with bikes on them.
Actually, we have a huge bicycle component to our ridership.
Do these come on regular buses too?
Yes, all of our buses now have bicycle racks.
Let me ask you, how many articulated buses do we have in Broward County?
We have 31 articulated buses.
And how many total?
Of 300, a little over 300.
And are there plans to purchase more of these?
Not in the immediate future.
What's the lifespan for this bus?
12 years.
A regular bus?
12 years.
12 years. So and how many hundreds of thousands of miles will a bus put on after 12 years?
A minimum of 500,000.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go take a look around the front. We're going to go in a second. It doesn't sound as loud as a regular bus.
Well, one of the benefits is that most of the noise is in the back of the bus. It still has the same diesel engine that all of our other buses have. Like you mentioned earlier, the benefit is that at low speeds, you're running mostly off the hybrid system, so you don't have the roaring of the engine.
So does that mean that at the end of a workday you have to plug it in?
No. Actually, it's recharged all the time that it's being driven, being recharged by the engine.
You know, I've been in other communities, I think New York, for example, where they'll actually, they'll have like big signs that talk about how this bus is electric, and,
Yes.
and how are we advertising, if at all, how many of these we have and where they go and the fact that they're hybrid?
I think our marketing department does a good job of getting that information out to everybody. We do have a few of the buses that have wraps on them that share a lot of that type of information.
And you can go to Broward.org.
Yes,
And I'm sure there's a transportation link, and you can find out anything else that you want to know. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to go inside, and we're going to walk around the bus. We'll be right back.